Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be solving the seventh problem of third exercise from comparing quantities. As you can see, the question is presented on the screen. So let us see what they're asking us to find out. So Maria invested rupees 8,000 in a business. She will be paid an interest 5% per annum compounded annually. As we know, so in this chapter, that is in the third exercise, especially, we are going to come across two formulas. One is of the compounded annually, and other one is compounded half yearly. And both the formulas are different. Let me give you the formulas for your first term. So to find out the compounded annually, the formula is amount is equal to principal of 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power of n. Whole to the power of n. If they ask us to find out compounded half yearly, then the formula gets amount is equal to principal of 1 plus 1 plus r by 200 whole to the power of 2m. That's the formula for compounded half yearly. So, but in this question, they are not asking the compounded half yearly, they are asking you compounded annually. So let us go with the first formula. Let us erase this one. Okay. So in the first one, as you can see, they are just asking you to find out the amount credited against name at the end of the second year. So let us write down the data. So this 8,000 is your principal. So principal is rupees 8,000 and the rate of interest is 5%. And your time, that is n, is equal to 2 years. Because they're asking you to find out the amount of second year at the end of what we are going to get it after the second year. Right. So we need to take the n value as 2. So let us apply the formula and substitute the values. So formula already I gave the formula. So let us write down once again, that is amount is equal to principal of 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power of n. As they're asking you to use compounded annually to find for annually. That's why we are using compounded annually formula. So principal is our 8,000 1 plus r stands for rate of interest that they give it as 5 by 100 and whole to the power. What is your n value? That is 2. 2 years. Right. Yeah. Let us proceed it further. So 8,000 of, if you want, we can do the cancellation. And as we know, 5 ones and 5 twenties. So 1 plus 1 by 20 whole square. Okay, so let us write down here. So amount is equal to 8,000. So here there in the first one there is nothing in the denominator, we can consider as 1. So our LCM gonna be 20. So what you're gonna multiply over here? So into 20 and here into 1. Right. So 1 into 20 is 20 plus 1 whole square. So amount is equal to 8,000 of 21 by 20. 20 plus 1 is 21 by 20. I'm gonna write down 2 times because the power is 2. So 21 by 20. Let us do some of the cancellation. So first of all, 0, 0 gets cancelled. The one more 0 also gets cancelled. Now 2 ones and 2 40s. One more 2 is remaining. 2 ones and 2 20s. So amount is equal to 20 into 21 into 21. Let us multiply and get the value. Let us multiply that. So if you multiply all those values, we're gonna get the value as we will get the value as amount is equal to double eight, that is 8,820 rupees. That will be the amount we will be getting at the end of the 2 years, right? Okay, that was the first one. Okay, as you can see in the second one, they're asking you to find out just the interest for the third year. Just for the third year, we need to find out the interest. Okay, so when you're using this formula, okay, so compounded annually formula, and if you substitute the n value as a 3, that means you are calculating interest for the 3 years. But at second question, they are saying just to find out the interest for the third year, just for the third year. So what we're gonna do in the simple way, so whatever the amount we got it, we will consider that as our principal for the third year. Okay. With the help of that 8820, which was the amount we are going to get it for the second year. Okay, that becomes the principal for the third year, and with the help of that principal, we are going to find out the interest. Okay, so let us calculate that first. Let's write down one of the sentences. The interest for the next year, for the next year, that is for the third year, that is for the third year, has to be calculated by taking rupees 8,820 as principal. Okay, so let us calculate the interest. That is simple interest is equal to principal into time into rate of interest divided by 100. Okay, so let us substitute the values. So we are very well aware of the values. That is principal is equal to what? Just now we wrote a big sentence for the principal, right? So principal is 8,820. So let us substitute that value. 8,820 into now time. Can you guess what will be the time? We are calculating the interest only for the third year, only for the third year, okay? And we took the principal of the 2 years. So if you go on, if you take the time as 3 years now, that will be the wrong, because we want only the interest for the third year, only. Okay, and to find out the interest for the third year, that's why we have taken the principal, that is amount of 2 years as our principal. So that's why we're gonna take our time as just 1 year. Okay. So rate of interest remain the same. That is, I think so. That is 5%. Yeah, 5% divided by 100. Let us do some of the cancellation. So 0 gets cancelled. 5 ones and 5 twos. What is remaining now? 882 divided by 2. That's very easy cancellation. 2 ones and 2 fours. 8, 2 fours, 8, 2 ones are 2. So interest for the third year, just for the third year, is rupees 441. Just 441. That will be the interest for the third year. Hope so you are clear with the solution. If any doubt, just comment your doubts. We shall try to solve your doubts once again. Till then, thank you all.